Okay. So you saw it. I saw it.
Yeah,
Haven't looked into it. Our friend posted a livestock licking contest.
a livestock licking contest. Yes, I did see that. Yeah, what?
I had a cigarette sitting out.
Oh, I had a cigarette sitting out. I didn't think yours. I don't need it under the table.
Throw it on the floor.
All right, well,
Whatever.
but
I got more.
screw it. Get another one.
Slowly saving my own life by losing cigarettes, I guess.
Well, and you smoke coffin nails anyway.
Well, yeah. It is going to be a big coffin, so I guess they're going to need a lot of nails.
Oh, wait. I smoke home rolls, so. Okay, so here we go. Livestock licking contest that a mutual friend of ours did post and share on Facebook, and we have not seen it previous other to posting it. And I looked at Jeremy and went, okay, we need to look at this and we need to talk about this, just because it just seems like something that we, Bartok and Saloon Scuffle, would do.
Okay, can you see?
Yep, I can see.
Okay. This is just pictures on Facebook right now.
That's, yeah.
This is, hang on, give me a second. Okay, I don't know. The caption is right, and what the
hell?
What the fucking white people shit is this?
What is the purpose?
I don't know. We're gonna go through these pictures, and then I'm gonna see if I can figure out if this is a real thing or if this is just basic white bitches licking cows and sheep.
Well, what? She's sucking on the whole got the whole muzzle in her mouth. What in the world?
This dude is power throating the nose of a goat.
Really? Seriously?
What? No, just
no.
It's like a dog that somebody put cow ears on.
Yeah, no, it does look like no. Yeah, no, that's just wrong.
Yeah, okay, we're back to the start.
Okay.
So now I got to find this shit on Google. Oh, this is gonna be. My Google search is going to be so fucked off after this fucking podcast.
You should be getting ads for weird shit on your Facebook.
World Flopper Eating Championship.
Ew. Oh, like, that hits my gag reflex. Slobber Eating Championship?
Slopper. With a P.
Slopper.
Slopper.
What the fuck does slopper mean?
I have no idea. We're going to click on it and we're going to go down this rabbit hole.
Well, welcome to the next episode.
Oh, shit.
This is what, episode
10 or 11?
Well, the last one's a 3-part, it'd be 7, so now we're looking at a 3-part. So
that was 7, 8, 9, so I think this is 10.
10. Wow.
A uniquely Pueblo event. Come watch the 5th year of the World Slopper Eating Championship. This event is sanctioned by the Major League Eaters. Okay. So what the fuck is it, like Sloppy Joe's or what? It doesn't... Open. Okay, yeah, it's open faced cheeseburger, smothered in pork green chili. Oh, so that's not so bad. It's just a weird fucking name. Okay, that's livestock judging. That's normal. There it is. Livestock. Please tell me this is fake.
I just found it too on her website, or not her website, her Facebook page. I literally just also found it. Yeah, apparently it's,
I can't tell if this is fake or not, because I'm finding it on iFunny, and it really just looks like a bunch of weird white people fucking licking livestock. What is, that's a dog. That is a dog in fucking cow ears. If not, I'm gonna shoot that fucking cow in its brain meat. That is a terrifying cow if that's a cow. Fucking get a bigger picture. God damn it. Oh, it's on fucking Pinterest. Of course it's on Pinterest.
Yeah, it's fake. Never mind. If it's on Pinterest, it's fake. Ridiculous. I'm not saying everything on Pinterest is fake, but I'm thinking that's fake.
What? I wish everybody could see my screen right now.
It's wrong. It's totally wrong.
I'm horrible. Confused and concerned. And it goes back to when I said the world needed a better plague.
Yes.
This is why.
Yes.
Ugh.
Most definitely.
I hate the human race so much. I hope this whole alien shenanigans that's going on right now, I hope they're like, you know what? We're going to just... I don't know how to explain it. What was the... It's like they're just going to ask people, They're gonna be like, we've got an actual livestock licking contest up here in space, and then everybody that volunteers to go and participate, they're just fucking just launched out into space.
See, and I thought you were going a different direction with that.
It was going to.
The aliens have already been here and saw the livestock licking contest, and
Hey, that shit 3 times fast.
right. And then they went back and said, "Those motherfuckers down there they're licking livestock."
That's why they try to stick shit in our ass.
And then some general somewhere or leader goes, "Ooh, now we go get 'em." I mean, seriously.
It's the reasons like that why aliens probe us. Because they know there's nothing up top.
Thank God I've never been abducted by an alien.
You never know. You might like it.
No, I don't think I will. I don't think I will. No, I don't think so.
That brings up so many questions. But part of me is disappointed that it's fake.
I know. It just really, read off the lady that actually put that up, the original lady. I'll look it up.
Okay.
I got it. Or you got it.
Yeah, I still got it right here.
Got it. I can't pronounce her name. I think it's
Pajet Tate?
Yep, Pajet Tate.
Something like that.
Pahjettate. Tayet is how it's pronounced. Paget Tate is what I would say.
I'm not going to talk bad about her since we put her.
I'm not talking bad about it. What I'm saying, if it's real, send us some stuff so we can see that it's real.
How to
Right now we think it's fake.
Okay, yeah, no, it's got to be fucking fake.
Yeah, I'm looking at the rest of her Facebook page, and I'm like, yeah, I don't think so. I don't think it's real. I don't think so.
And we're not trying to call you out and be rude, but
I'm not trying to be rude, but I am trying to call you out.
The first thing we see is a livestock licking contest, and that has taken us down a very awkward path. Fuck.
Oh man. Right.
If this keeps going like it's going already, I may be sleeping at the saloon tonight. I'm gonna be far too drunk by the time this episode's over.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. I think we're done with that. I think we're done with that one. Let's just lead off into the next. And actually, I want to talk about the big monster that the ship found in the ocean. Come on, brother, pull it up.
Oh, where'd it go?
Pull it up.
I got it somewhere here. Hang on.
Because we talked a little bit about it, but not a lot. And so now I want to talk about it now. Because I'm like, okay, U.S. naval ship found this monster in the ocean.
There's a monster in the ocean.
A monster.
I'm still looking for the pictures, but it was the happiest looking monster I've ever seen.
Now, see, when I go, monster, that's when we need, like, an effect.
Tell me that monster wasn't happy as shit just swinging around, though.
Well,
what is that? This elephant spotted in California for the second time. It looks like a fucking... It just looks like it's a badger. That was a fucking badger.
That's a badger.
That was a goddamn badger.
I'm blind and I can see it from here. Okay, I'm not totally blind. I'm mostly blind.
You're getting there.
But I can see it from here.
You're on your way.
I'm on my way. I'm definitely on my way. My mother is far worse than I am,
right.
Unfortunately for her. Because she is a great woman, but it really sucks. My grandmother was even worse.
It is one of the... That's not what I wanted.
No,
that's jellyfish.
What we've got. At least show me a cool picture of a kraken.
There it is. This gorgeous monster is what it said. Navy ship finds a massive creature in the ocean. The last one said monster, but whatever.
Yeah, that's a different site than what you had last time.
I could tell you
picture.
I could tell you what this was from this on the small thumbnail.
And he did tell me when we were talking about it, porn shots.
It's
off mic.
It was a happy little elephant just swimming around in the ocean.
Just swimming along. It's like Dumbo just decided instead of fly, he wanted to take a dive.
Right. Now he's a mermaid. That's going to be a new fucking Disney movie.
Dumbo, the Happy Mermaid.
The sequel to fucking Dumbo. He can't fly anymore. His son's real good. Fuck. I mean, Disney's running out of original shit, so you're welcome, Disney, or whoever's running it. I know Walt Disney's frozen somewhere waiting to be reincarnated as a robot or some shit. But, yeah, it's a baby elephant.
So, but my question is, okay, for a U.S. naval ship to find it,
How fucking far offshore was it?
Well, how close were they? And where were they? Where was this found at? Does it say in the...
Oh, it wasn't ours. It's a Sri Lankan Navy.
Oh, Sri Lankan. Yeah. I thought it was ours. Oh, well, duh. If you're in Sri Lanka.
Duh. Right. No, go back, fucker.
I mean, come on.
Oh, they're not very far off. Like, I mean, there's the Sri Lankan naval ship that found it.
Oh, yeah, they're not very far off at all. So
that's a dinghy compared to our boats.
That's actually doable.
Yeah.
That's believable. That one is believable.
Yeah.
That one is believable. That they found an elephant, just decided, I'm hot, I'm fucking taking a swim. Now the question is, where's Mama?
Right?
She's standing on the shore yelling at the baby, going, "Get your ass back in here! Somebody's seeing you!"
Right? I just imagine just any old grandma from like the 60s just yelling at grandkids. It's like, "Get your ass back in this fucking house!"
Right?
Streetlights are about to come on.
Just make me come out there.
Right? She's got a sandal.
She's got the sandal off her foot. Right foot is bare.
Got a chocolate. But get the fuck in here.
But I will say that at least mine was a badass, because if she had taken her sandal off and her right foot was bare, she's standing in the middle of summertime when it's 112 degrees on the concrete sidewalk.
Right. Egg cookable temperatures on the ground.
Not budging an inch, not making a face.
The fuck is that?
Just she's standing there with that sandal.
See, now we've gone down to like a sea creature fucking rabbit. What ugly fucking fish is that?
No idea.
Me neither.
No clue.
I've seen a blobfish. Sea angel, we've seen those. Octopus.
Yeah.
Yeti crab. None of these are unusual.
Yeah, I don't think they're unusual. I've seen a lot of those even in real life.
Fred shark is actually an eel.
And a lot of them I've seen in person.
Pink see-through fin. That just looks like a vagina.
Yep, it does.
Australian ghost shark. Now, see, that's a cool-looking shark, though.
That is cool-looking shark.
Get bigger. Well, not like that, fucker.
I mean, that's kind of pup.
Yeah, that's a cool-looking shark, though. Like how I told you to enlarge. Like, this one was cool, the barrel-eye fish. Yeah, but we can see all the way through its head.
Right.
Stargazer, that looks like a bag of charcoal. Oh, that is a bag of charcoal. Okay, yeah, this is the... You are an ugly fucking fish. Like, if I caught that, I'd burn my own boat to the ground.
I'm done.
Like, no,
I'm done.
No, we're not. We don't fish anymore.
I don't care that this is a 5th-generation fisherman boat.
Yeah. No.
Burning it to the ground. We are fucking done. We are now going to be farmers.
Right. Hooray for insurance money.
We're going to be farmers.
That's an ugly goddamn fish.
It really is.
That would be terrifying to catch in the middle of the night. Like trying to pull it up just as it crests the surface.
It comes over the edge of the boat on the deck.
I'd throw the reel and everything. I'd throw the reel the closest person to me. It's like, nope, here, fuck it. All y'all make it. See you guys later. It'd be for me. Boink. Yep. I don't like this at all. Oh, what other cool sea creatures can we fucking find? Craziest sea creature you won't believe are real. I bet I will, because I've probably seen them before.
Did you hear about the rock star?
Rock lobster?
No, the rock star in Russia. They got arrested for drug charges.
I mean,
he's an American rock player that's a part of a Russian band. That got arrested, I think, yesterday or the day before.
Yes.
For drug possession and potential distribution.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, did this motherfucker not watch the news and learn anything?
I know. Didn't they just get that fucking dumbass WNBA player back for some shit like that?
Yeah. I mean, did he not learn anything?
Did you see that they were disappointed that her first game back, there was almost nobody at the game?
Yeah, I did see that. I mean, it was all over the news, actually. And then her second game back, she didn't... she only played, or maybe it was the first game, she only played like half the game.
Right. I mean, she's... that's what happens when you spend however much time in a Russian jail. You get a little rusty at things.
Well, and she's... I mean, I want to say it was a year, 14 months. That's what she ended up spending. But I don't know for certain.
The whole name of this fish, I can't even say.
Oh, yeah? Try it.
No,
Or is that on your list with the M word?
No, we'll get canceled. Okay. Okay. Black swallower is what it's called. That's its layman's name.
Okay, wait. Cue the Jeopardy music.
Yeah. Yeah. When you live at depths of up to 10,000 feet, food can be scarce. This fish, also known as the Chiasmodon niger, Niger,
Yeah, nope, you can't say that.
makes do by gulping down animals up to twice its own length and coiling the meal into its expanding stomach.
So it's one of the alien products.
Yeah, fucking something. God.
Wow.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, no, you can't say that.
Yeah.
You can't say that. No, I
Yeah.
agree with you. You can't say that.
Blue sea splurt. That's tubular sea creatures. Totally tubular, dude.
It's a sea squirt. It's a tubular
Yeah.
sea creature.
It's just a bioluminescent blue fucking pocket pussy. That's what it looks like.
That would be awesome in a tank in my living room.
A blue pocket pussy?
Why not?
No, that's a fish, I promise.
Actually, it is. We're looking at it.
Right?
Y'all can't see it. But we're
Christmas.
looking at it.
A Christmas tree worm. It doesn't look like a Christmas tree at all. It looks like a weird palm tree. A Dumbo octopus. Well, we've seen that. I feel bad for them calling him dumb. Look at that cute little fella.
Right?
Flamingo tongue snail.
Wait. I know flamingos have tongues, but it doesn't look like that as far as I knew.
Right? The frilled shark, I think, is one of the coolest looking sharks. Like, they're blind as fuck. Like, worse than you.
I missed.
But, and they're very, like, way in the deep.
Yeah.
But,
yeah.
I think they're cool looking.
What is that, that barrier that they go through and they find the Meg in the abyss?
Is it the Great Barrier Reef?
No, it's not the Great Barrier Reef.
In the movie The Meg?
Yeah, in the movie.
I've never seen it.
It's a good movie.
I've heard
I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. Now 2's out. But I can't remember the name of that. There's a barrier where it's warm water versus cold water, and then there's this like gaseous barrier. And I don't remember the name of it.
I don't know. Like I said, I've never seen it. I vaguely know what you're talking about in like real world terms, but I can't remember the name of it.
And there is a real world term name for it.
Why is the frogfish on here twice? There was a hairy frogfish and a frogfish. Like, just one of them shaved and the other one didn't? Or what? And then there was a third one, a spotted frogfish. Like,
Who did like the Mexican hairless and the hairy hairless?
giant isopod. So it's an ocean cockroach. No, well, yeah. I guess
Well,
so.
that kind of looks like an ocean cockroach.
That's exactly what it looks like. Giant manta ray. Fuck you. Manta rays, stingrays. You guys all killed Steve Irwin in my mind. For the whole
species.
before we're going to genocide anything.
You're gonna genocide manta rays and stingrays and rays of any kind of with a tail and a barb and those cool wings because those wings are badass. I'm surprised. I mean, they made manta ray a bad guy.
Do what?
They made manta ray a bad guy.
What, an Aquaman?
Yeah.
He's a bad guy.
Well, but even in the beginning in the comic, it was a bad guy. Should have been a good guy because the manta ray is cool. Other than the stingy barb. The wings are cool. The way it floats over the water is cool.
I mean, I guess. Tell me that would not be terrifying to see if you're just swimming.
Yeah, deuces. I'm out.
Yeah, no.
I'm out.
No, I have shit, 10 years worth of shit. If I'm just swimming around and I see that, let's not chum in the water, sharks. I promise you know that.
And it's going to float. And it's going to float. And it's going to be real bad all the way around.
These are the weirdest fucking sharks I think I've ever seen. Goblin sharks.
Oh, goblin sharks? Yeah.
Yeah, they're cool looking.
Yeah.
Hydra Medusa, does it turn you to stone?
Waterstone, maybe. Or a whetstone. Somebody get a shark.
Can I shark them enough?
See, now we know we have known each other so long because we just made the same joke at the same time.
Pelican eels.
We're speaking for each other. No, we're not married.
Finish our sandwiches. That's right, sandwiches, because you're not gonna finish my fucking sentence. Red lip batfish. That just looks like it's a sea karen.
It is a sea karen. It is a sea karen.
Can I talk to your manager? Or a Kyle.
Or a Kyle, right?
I'm gonna punch a hole in the drywall. Give me a minute.
Don't get started.
Sarcastic fringe head. How are you going to be sarcastic? You can't speak. Like, how do they fucking fish? Right? How do they know he's sarcastic?
Right. And how knows a fringe head? Does he just hang out in the corner and shoot sarcasm that way? I mean,
So he's fuck. So that see that right there. That's that fucking stargazer fish again. If I'm walking around on the beach and I step on that fucking thing, I'm gonna figure out a way to burn the entire ocean. Like, hey Exxon, we need another big fucking. We need another big oil spill.
we need an oil out these.
Yeah. The stonefish. I thought aren't those the ones that are poisonous to fucking step on?
Yes.
That's what I thought. Big mouth, small eyes are found in a variety of colors. Yeah, also venomous. And sometimes even fatal. Vampire squid.
Oh, wait. Vampire squid.
I was gonna say, there's not even an actual picture of it. This is a 5-year-old's drawing.
That's, so it doesn't exist.
All right. Venus flytrap sea anemone.
It's a pocket pussy with teeth.
No shit. All right, you just gotta get all the way in there and tickle it.
Right? Well, I mean, I can see the thing hanging down back there, but all the little stuff in front, you gotta get all past all that. So it's like a test.
When it's protruding fang-like teeth and long, slender body. 5,000 feet. Man, I want to know what
That'd be like a gar.
Yeah. These fucking things are nuts. Anglerfish?
Yeah, they are.
How's it eating a star?
All right, now we're done.
That's an alien right there. It's fucking alien. All right, this fucking thing.
Let's find something else.
I know these. These are little tiny. It's a Pokemon.
It is basically a Pokemon.
That's what it looks like.
Let's find something else.
Fucking Pokemon.
I'm done looking at fish.
That fucking, Ash Ketchum? That is the strongest recorded 10-year-old in any anime ever. He's got a picture of him just holding one of those birds and it weighs like 80 fucking kilos. It's like he's just straight out. Shut up. I feel bad about my gym exercises. A 10-year-old. I've been 10 since I was 10.
You said anime, so I was like, it's a fucking cartoon. Who cares?
I mean, there's a lot of people that give way too many shits about anime. Don't get me wrong, I like anime. I enjoy it. I enjoy watching anime, but there are some people that take that shit very seriously.
Well, what I meant was, it's not real.
That's what it happened was. I don't know, it could be.
It's not real.
It's based off of real events.
No.
I'm sure there's somebody out there that fully believes that.
Well, I mean, there was that kid like 15 or 18 years ago that was the super strongman kid.
I mean, you also see all the kids that are doing like the Naruto run thing, like it's going to make them run faster. But where they fucking stick their arms out behind them and they just duck lay down.
Well, that's a natural position for kids. I've seen your kid do that.
But he's being Sonic from the live action movie, not the cartoon.
So his arms are supposed to be the Sonic hair.
Yeah. Okay. It's a little frills from his hedgehog body.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, each to their own.
You know how many times I've heard Dad, watch how fast I am?
Actually, I have heard that as well. Uncle Kit, Uncle Aces, watch how fast I am.
I love my son to death. Sometimes I just want to trip him. Just stick a foot out there. Oh, you okay, buddy?
He rolls over and gets up.
So I told you about how I fucked up on his birthday present, right?
I did, and I was going to ask about how the birthday went.
We haven't put a dent in those 10,000 water BBs that I...
Really?
Yeah. They're not even done with the first little bit that I poured out into a bowl to get bigger like they're supposed to be.
Oh, so you're supposed to hydrate them before you put them.
Yeah, they're like miniature Orbeez that these little tanks shoot.
Right.
We haven't even finished I didn't even pour out because it tells you, about 500 at a time. I'm like,
no, I'm not going to have them.
Not doing that.
But, 500 could go in 2 minutes.
No, I don't think so.
I mean, it's not a Gatling gun, but...
I mean, it'll get kind of rapid fire. Like, these little tanks are pretty cool. I'm a little irritated because I bought 2 of them so that we could battle each other. But one of them, the remote is fucked up. So it'll only go left.
Oh.
but it doesn't actually turn. Like, it doesn't face left. It's got those omni wheels, so it like crab walks side to side. Like, it's cool looking. Yeah, yeah, it strafes left and right. So the one that I use only strafes to the left.
That's a spray and pray.
Yeah, but Gabe gets so mad because I've figured out that if you go forward and you just stop it real fast and push it to the left, it'll jolt it one way or another.
Right.
And you go backwards and do it, it'll jolt it the other way. So I figured out how to make it go whichever direction I need it to.
You can do it like a 190 spray.
So it's like I just drift around him.
You drift around him and come back and just.
Yeah, no, we haven't even gotten through. We haven't even gotten through the first bit that I have enlarged. It doesn't say in the description of the tank that it comes with packages of these little things.
Right. So that's what you said before.
Each of them came with 4 packages.
Now, how many's in a package?
500.
So Jesus Christ, you got 2,000.
Plus the 10,000.
Plus the 10,000 that you bought that you misread.
I've probably got 11,500 left.
Way to go. Good dad job.
Yeah.
Wait, did I just do that? Yeah.
Yeah.
Good job, Dad.
Yeah.
Good dad job. That was a good dad job.
I did find
It really is a good dad job. You were trying to be a dad.
Right.
Good job. We'll just go with that.
I did find out, though, that it will, in fact, shoot the BBs for the BB gun.
Really?
Yeah. And it shoots those hard.
Like the metal ones or the airsoft?
The airsoft ones that I got from you,
Yeah.
they fit. Because they're actually just a touch smaller than the water BBs.
Yeah.
So they actually fit through there far better, and they shoot with a lot more force than the little water BBs do.
Oh, my God.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome.
Found that out.
Wait,
I was trying to find it out.
I want to know.
Oh, no, I did it. I was curious, and I just happened to find
Like, did Gabe do this? Hey, Dad, I want to shoot. It's 3 in the morning, and the water ones aren't ready. He's like, yeah, we'll just try these. There we go.
No, he had the idea. Luckily, he...
Yeah, leave it to your son to have the idea to do that.
Little turd.
Fucking goblin.
Yeah, it was, and his other grandma, his mom's mom, she was like, did Gabe get us presents? Like, no, not the ones you sent. She sends me a screenshot of the delivery thing. She's like, oh, well, it says it's running behind. I look at the address. I said, well, it's not going to my house anyways.
Oh, shit.
She sent it to 125, not 126.
Wow.
Which is blocks away.
Yeah, it is, actually.
In my neighborhood.
Yeah.
So she's like, well, I'll just order another one, and then if the other one gets delivered, then you got doubles, so you have 2. He's like, because he doesn't have enough fucking drones as it is. I appreciate that. Like, you could have asked me instead of just buying me, buying him shit. But,
right.
It's okay.
He's building drones now.
Yeah.
Weren't you telling me that before? We were going banking back, and you were telling me about him wanting to try to build a drone?
Mm-hmm.
At his age, greatly.
So we kind of have, not really a drone, but I showed him how the little drone motors work if you take them out and you add power to them. Right. Because they're just, they're 2-way motors. So you put positive negative cable on positive negative of the battery.
Yeah.
The propeller spins one way. You flip the battery around, so you got negative on positive and positive on negative. Goes the other way.
Goes reverse.
So he's like, Dad, can we put these on a truck? I was like, I mean, yeah, I can. Try. So he did. I mean, he's got a little Hot Wheels semi-truck. That I was like, here, eat this popsicle because I need the stick. So,
I mean, that's one way to do it.
Yeah. So I hot glued the stick to the top of it to, so it was wings, essentially.
Yeah.
And I put the motors on either side, got them all hooked up. I was like, I got to tape the fucking, because I don't know where any of my soldering stuff's at. I didn't have any way to attach the battery to the truck or put a switch on it so you can just turn it on.
Yeah.
So I'd get them taped to it. I was like, all right.
Tape and super glue.
Yeah. I didn't even have super glue on. My hot glue gun was missing. Now my hot glue guns, I found my hot glue gun and my soldering iron, but all the motors that we'd previously taken apart and I had stripped just enough of the wires so that I could tinker with them and shit.
Yeah.
Now those are gone. So I've got little motors just scattered throughout my house like little pirate treasures.
Well, that's Gabe's fault.
Yeah. But no,
little pirate trick.
but we got it. We got it once. We had it on there for about an hour when he was he was taping it on there, and then just kind of take off on him, his little Hot Wheels truck, just kind of cruising on down the hallway and on the hardwood floor. He was like, "Dad, how does it do that?" I was like, "Just like I told you with the motor, once the propellers are on there, the propellers, they make thrust, so it's moving the truck." He's like, "Well, what if we turn them around?" I said, "Well, then it's going to go backwards." Unless we reverse the wires on it, and then it'll still go forwards. It's just they're going to be behind the truck. It's going to be pushing instead of pulling the truck. It's going to be the only. Well, I guess technically it's still pushing regardless.
Still pushing, yeah.
So
it's forward momentum.
Yeah. And we found the hot glue gun and stuff. He's like, "Dad, can we rebuild the truck?" I was like, "Yeah, go get your motors." He's like, "I don't know where they're at." I'm like, "Well, I don't fucking know where they're at, man."
I didn't do anything with them. What'd you do with them? Like,
I was done whenever I just had a hot glue stick and a lighter and was fucking sticking it to stuff.
Nice. Well, I mean, at least you guys got projects.
Yeah.
You can find the motors. I mean, it all built into building the robot later on.
Yeah. I was looking online too. I guess there's like it's like a toothbrush robot where you cut just the bristles off of an old toothbrush and you put one of those one-way articulating motors on it and just kind of vibrates and walks around.
Yeah.
Walking thing. I was like, I could do that, but damn, I could make it better.
Well, that's the problem is that, or it may not be a problem, but that's the challenge. Is you got to realize that you can make it better, but at his age, to help you build it, you've got to keep it stupid simple. And he's not stupid.
Yeah.
You've got to.
But he's still only 5.
Yeah, he's still only 5. You got to keep it at that level.
I forget he's 5 sometimes because I can't tell you. Like he figured out how pins work, like how the actual writing part of a ballpoint pen works.
Okay.
And I don't know how he figured it out. Like I don't know, maybe he just looked at it and he realized it. But he's like, "Dad, do you know how this works?" Like, yeah. It's like, "I'm gonna tell you how it works." Okay.
Oh yeah, please do.
I was like, "Throw it on me, bud." And he was like, "The ink right here, it goes on this little ball that's in the tip of the pen, and then we move the pen on the paper, the ball moves, and then the ink keeps covering." I was like, I know a lot of adults that don't know how fucking ballpoint works. So, fucking good job, bro. And nobody told him how it worked. He just figured it out.
He just figured it out on his own. So came up with it somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
I keep telling you, man, that boy is, he's socially awkward, but he is so intelligent. He's so intelligent.
Yeah, hopefully the socially awkward party grows out of it. I was pretty awkward when I was a kid too, so it took a lot of.
It's still awkward.
Well, yeah, but now I know how to talk to people.
Well, that is true. There is that.
So, but I think he'll get there. I do think I still am gonna get him tested. I don't necessarily think he's autistic or anything, but I do think they're maybe like a slight case of like Asperger's or something.
That's what I was thinking is something along those lines.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
just because of the way that he reacts to certain situations.
I agree.
And how his brain works when it comes to figuring out problems and stuff. It's every parent toots their kid's horn. That's what parents do. We all do it. But I have been legitimately impressed. Like if that was somebody else's kid, I'd have been just as fucking impressed.
Right.
With what he has figured out at that age. And especially before he could talk the stuff he was figuring out.
Well, and yeah, and he was late talking.
Mm-hmm. He was late talking to people.
Well, he was late communicating.
Mm-hmm.
Is I think what I meant.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because I heard that little fucker talking in his room all goddamn day, and then you go in there, he's like, "What? I don't know what words are." Like I try to teach him to count and stuff. He teaches himself more to count than I do.
Right.
Like and
so it's a matter of providing the tools so he can do it himself as opposed to you attempting to do it for him.
Yeah, and I know he gets that from me because school, I hated school. Yeah, I hated going to school. Like I passed everything, I had good grades and shit, but I never did work.
Right.
Like I just did the tests. I did really good on all the tests. That was it.
And I did a lot similar. You just fall asleep in math class.
No.
But then I'd still ace out tests.
Fucking math class. That's funny. I went and filled out an application in a place the other day. This is the dumbest.
Oh God, I hate those math tests.
This is
applications. I hate those.
This wasn't just a math test. This was a legitimate 50-question test that was like high school shit that, we haven't done since, well, you haven't done, I mean, you graduated in what, fucking 95, 92, whatever it was.
Early 90s.
Yeah. Since then.
Okay.
I graduated 2005, haven't done it since then.
Yeah.
And I get there and and
yes, by the way, our ages are that far apart.
Well, the manager's he's like, here you go, here's the application. He's like, there's some questions on there, and he hands me a blank sheet of paper. He's like, it usually takes people about an hour. It's like, what the fuck do I get a blank piece of paper for an application?
Right.
Like, I've already filled out an application online.
So you can do the work.
Yeah. So I'll start looking through it, and I'm like,
I don't need a blank piece of paper.
They're high school math questions. I mean, like, some of them are stuff that, you'd want to write it out just so you can see. I got done in like 20 minutes, and I've handed him the application. He's like, that was pretty fast. He's like, and I had thrown a piece of paper away. He's like, didn't need any more paper or anything? I was like, I didn't use the paper at all. Like, what? I was like, I have that thing in my pocket that all of our teachers said we wouldn't get to carry around when we were older. Like, I used that. Like, I have a calculator and Google in my pocket. Like, I'm not going to waste an hour and a half filling out a fucking application for an appliance rental place.
Right.
And one of the questions is, if a car travels 16 miles in 30 minutes, how fast is it going? It's like, why does that fucking matter if somebody wants to rent a washing machine?
Exactly. Or a bed.
Yeah. Like, that has nothing to do with the job that I'm applying for. It's like, I don't even need this job. There's something to fucking do. It's like, fucking come on.
Well, it's like in high school or junior high school, even in junior high school, failing algebra. But the gifted classes I was in, did great at trig.
No.
Did great geometry. Fucking failed algebra.
Yeah.
Basic algebra. Failed algebra.
I was always bad at
great at extended math, but the lower math, and I say, algebra, lower math, but my thing is, it was always morning, and those were the classes I was falling asleep in.
Yeah.
And I didn't ever do the homework for. And then I'd still ace the tests, but I was still failing because I didn't ever do the homework, and I was falling asleep in class, and my participation was low. And it's one excuse after another, and I get that.
Right.
I do get that. It still meant I had a failing grade in it.
Yeah.
And I still had to do summer school on it. And it's a compacted course.
Yeah, I got lucky. I never had to do summer school.
But the algebra teacher was just like, how can you be doing so well in these extended classes? And you suck. He didn't say suck, but that's the attitude he had. That's the attitude he had. And you suck at basic algebra 1.
Yeah.
Whoa,
it's fucking boring.
I mean, I was doing trig literally in 4th and 5th grade in the Talented and Gifted program.
Right. Well, that came a lot from your dad, though, too, because he had to do a lot of that shit and what he did in the Army. So, that comes with, the environment that you grow up in.
4 ACs on right now.
That's fair. Well, that comes with a lot of what you grow up in, the environment that, the environment you grow up in, excuse me.
Well, and genetics has a lot to do with it as well. Like, mom's not any different.
Right. It was like me for when it came to, like, English and words and shit like that, because my mom was an attorney, and that was what I grew up around, forming sentences and articulating a point came very naturally to me.
Using good vernacular.
Yeah. It doesn't sound like it now, but it
still does.
But in a professional situation, like you've heard me on the phone in a professional manner, and I sound very different than I do just us sitting here talking and shit like that. And you do the same thing.
I'm the same exact way.
That came from listening to my mom, in trials and try cases and shit like that. It's like, so I know where it comes from. It's just like when it comes to cars. Like, there's a lot of times I can't explain what's wrong with a car, but I can show you how to fix it.
But see, that's when you need your son. You look at your son, and Gabe goes, oh, wait, it's the tinky tank that does a pop and does a and it goes,
right.
I mean, that's what you need your son for. And then the dumbass standing in front of you is going to go, oh, so it's the blinker?
Yeah, something like that. It's like when I worked on tractors, for some reason, me and the guy that owned the company that I worked for, we both have been doing this a long time. You know, as soon as I met him, you know, we got along real good. And we were working on this old John Deere diesel tractor.
Right.
And neither one of us, for the life of us, even though we've been working on diesels forever, we could not remember what the glow plug indicator was called. The little light on the dash.
Yeah.
So from that day forward, we never called it a glow plug indicator. It was just the squiggly jigger.
The squiggly jigger.
It was just a little squiggly light.
The problem is that the world has come across too many people that call it a squiggly jigger or something along those lines. And they don't know any better. And the bigger problem is they don't care.
Right.
I mean, eventually I'm sure you guys went, oh, yeah, that's what it's called.
Yeah, like 10 minutes later, but it was fun. And we both just had the same thought at the same time. So it's like, well,
Right.
That's what it's called in the shop from now on.
Right.
You know,
That's a squiggly jigger.
we got to go order parts. Obviously, we're going to
shop name.
Yeah, that's not what we're going to call it. I enjoyed the shit of that job, though, until the end. That's it is the only job that I've ever been fired from. And I got fired almost a year into working there.
Right.
And the guy told me that he didn't think that I was made for working on tractors because I had started taking a tractor apart.
I was going to say, because you can't fit into the cabin?
Well, this was an open cab.
Oh, okay.
But no, I had started on a Kubota transmission. I was pulling apart, rebuilding the transmission.
Okay.
I started on it the day before, and I had just slid the tractor back together.
Right.
And just threw some bolts in it to hold it there so that it didn't try to walk off the jacks.
Okay, yeah.
Well, he got in there early, didn't realize that I was still rebuilding the transmission. He thought I was going to put shit back together, and I guess he was just having a bad day and was just like, no, I don't think you cut out for it, blah, 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 because this, and this is like, bro, those are just holding the tractor together.
Right, yeah.
Like, I'm not putting it back together right now.
Right.
It's just sitting there.
This is just stabilizing.
Yeah, that's just to leave it overnight so nothing got in the transmission. And like I said, he was having a bad day. I think I found out why he actually got fired, though, because apparently he was embezzling money from the tractor company that we shared the lot with. I think he actually fired me for my benefit so that I didn't get fucking taken down with everything whenever he ended up getting caught. I think he knew he was on the way to getting caught, and he was like, well, I mean, we're just going to cut losses, and if that's the case, I appreciate the fuck out of it.
No shit.
Truly do appreciate the shit out of it, but if not, you're kind of a bitch.
Yeah, right.
If it's option A, I appreciate it. If it's option B, well, fuck you. It's kind of how I feel about it.
God damn.
Yeah. But like I said,
you're never going to know.
Yeah. We'd never had any problems. You know, we'd never had any weird fucking like shop disagreements, nothing. Like that was the first time.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure, like I've got high hopes to say that he was just trying to cover my ass and be like, nope, get your shit and get the fuck out, without going, hey, I've been doing some shady shit. Get the fuck out of here before they think you're involved in it.
Yeah.
So,
well, at least you're free.
right? I didn't get caught. I swear to God, I had a cell phone there.
There it is.
I found it.
It's on the tripod.
Right.
We did a video. Hey, check out our video.
Yeah, when I post it, if I post it, we'll figure it out.
Did a quick little one. We're going to take a break.
Bash is here.
Yeah, we're going to take a break. We got more guys starting to show up, and we can hear the neighbors' kids, so we're going to go yell at them.
We shall return. Well, we were going to continue this episode, but I think we're just going to start a new one. We've got enough to at least keep you entertained or run you off. So, either way, we'll see you guys in a little bit, but for us, it's a few minutes. For you guys, it'll be some days. So, goodbye.